on this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. The Institute of Science and Research and develop new products on their behalf. My controller's dying. Can you research a better battery for my controller? That'd be great. That allows the Vern Company to curate their products with research from the Institute's experts. I want to go to Liberal! Fine, I don't want to go fucking... I really want to see what Liberal looks like in a modern sense, you know? Kids like me, it's both a peek at the new model year and a chance to yoink some of their ideas for our own projects. Whenever I come to Basel, you bet I hit this place up every time. The most important place in the city, full stop. That's great, Grandpa. Now let's get you home. Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Trails to Daybreak. In the last part, we headed across the country again to the scientific, the city of Basel, where the Institute of Science is located, and also where Vern HQ is located. We set out to begin a new investigation. We need to try to investigate anything about the suspicious things that have been happening around the city, and we're also trying to find evidence of a corrupt professor. So we're in the midst of doing all that. So let's see what else we can find around here. Hey, mans. It's not easy working in product, let me tell you. Mediating between factories and artisans is stressful work. Now that artisans are saying that we want to delay everything so they can just do these tiny tweaks to the product before it gets out of line. I don't get it. Why do they care so much about that extra 1%? It's good enough as it is. This guy works in production procurement, huh? Don't think he's working for the Institute, but he might know a thing or two about him. Probably wouldn't hurt to ask. Mans. A professor abusing their assistants? I'm not sure why you're asking me specifically about it, to be honest. I just work in Vern's procurement division. I don't attend this institute or work with him directly at all. We know that that's exactly the angle we want. Word travels, you know. I get that. I haven't really heard anything about it, though. Sorry. Vern and the Institute are very closely linked, though, and that does create conflicts of interest sometimes. I may not have heard about it, but it is believable. It's very possible the two sides are stressing each other out. Could you tell us a bit more about how Vern and the Institute work together? The Vern Company awards grants the Institute of Science and Research and develop new products on their behalf. My controller's dying. Can you research a better battery for my controller? That'd be great. That allows the Vern Company to curate their products with research from the Institute's experts. Oh wow, that's really neat. If I recall, Vern can trace its roots back to the old Artisans Guild and the Institute itself. I always figured they worked well together because of that. They did. Past tense. They had good relations while their senior advisor was still there. Alas, she left Basel some time ago. Now Vern and the Institute hardly collaborate at all. It's every project for itself. Maybe the asshat charge scared her off? Thanks for the info. That helps a lot. Oh boy. Alright. What we got up here? I wonder who is there. Yeah, it's really high up. Oh, hey, it's this woman. Oh, we're just walking around and happen to end up here. So you know who owns this place then? Girl's IQ points all gone into her face and her tits. Total dits with a capital D. Aaron? I'm not that tiny. こんなことしてる場合じゃなかったんだった。用があるなら留守番をしてる子が夜には戻ってくると思うので、それじゃあ。 She was just like she's a researcher at the Institute or something. Wish we could have talked to her a bit more about that. I wanted to make her understand my size isn't all there is to me. I'm strong too. Late 20s, huge tits, kind of an airhead, freckles, glasses. Yeah, I'd hit it. Are you gonna start behaving like an adult, Aaron, or am I gonna have to force you to? I wonder if that could be... Oh boy. I think that's all there is to see in the Artisanal District. We should check out Newtown next. Since we cannot use the Aero Tram, we'll have to either walk or drive there. Let's take a walk. It'll help us get more acquainted with the city and its people. You gotta be kidding me. Walk is a pain in the ass. Well, I for one think a stroll would be lovely. Me too. Let's make our way to the bridge then. Why can't you just use her card? No, you want to go for a walk? Oh, that's the Institute. Okay. God, you need. Why do they have a checkpoint here and a checkpoint over there to go across a bridge? That makes absolutely no sense. Alright, whatever. You gotta go a long way around, jeez. Even the locals barely use it. That's because most either go by car or use the Aero Tram. You rode the Aero Tram, right? How was it? It had the best view, but it was a little scary too. I didn't think there'd be a huge difference in ranks. Have you never used the Aero Tram in the past, Vaughn? Nah, I got a ride when I came here a couple years ago. Just had a regular old ticket. From what I hear, the security within the city has undergone a massive overhaul. After the war, the government ordered a total reform. I don't find it surprising that they would want to be very careful with an experimental city that is very nearly a national secret. Okay, but tell me how that puts us at a lower rank than a bunch of kids here on a school trip. I don't think it's that they're high. I think it's more like we're low. Still, it's not a big deal. As long as we can drive. By the way, pretty sure we'll eventually bump into your classmates. You okay on that end? I'm fine. I've explained things to them for the most part. They might happen upon some info before us, so if we see them, let's make it a point to ask. Alright. I'm sure we will now that you brought it up. Like this guy, for example, he's taking pictures. Hey man, what's up? Okay. Man's. Do you have anything new? Doesn't look like it. Nope. I can't open any slots either. By that, I'm fucking poor. Can I sell anything? I have literally no money. I'm gonna have to sell some of these droplets because I have no fucking money. I'm gonna have to. I got more shops to hit too, so I'm gonna have to sell some of these things. Emergency funds. I need them. Man's. Pharmacy. Okay. Cool. Great. Thank you for telling me that. Oh, there's 2 shops in there. Oh, shit. Is there a second floor? Not in here. The first floor. Oh, it's a good thing. Oh my god. I'm so fucking poor. Gotta sell it all. Gotta make ends meet. Look at all that money is gone. so fucking poor. I had so much money before, now I barely have any. Guess I don't need any of these anymore, do I? Just sell it all. Alright. Shit. Shit. No! She uses one bit of evasion, but that's fine. I can live with that. I'm so fucking poor. I still got more shopping to do. Alright. Alright. Ship those away. While I'm down here. This building is... They're both ZCF and Epstein Foundation, eh? Foreign Tech Foundation is so much using your grandfather's cash, right? That's how famous it is in the Republic. It's kind of funny that it's been dumped over in the corner like this. You're so rude, Aaron. That's fine. Before all that, all the big buildings were part of the Foundation's branch here. Indeed, as a part of their downsizing, the Republic, they moved to this location. Its performance in other countries remained stable, but with tech going the way it is, it's so natural there'd be a dip in business. Right, with the Zypha. What was it before again? I think they're doing the rounds underground? Rhonda, 5th gen, co-developed by Vern Epstein. What the 6th gen would look like sparked a hell of a conversation both before and after the war. Then they went and pulled what even the Empire's Reinford company didn't dare do. Cut the Foundation out of the equation. It caused some pushback across the continent at first, but now their technology is well on the road to being available to the public. And they'll do anything to keep themselves in the current favorable position. I'd imagine even use Marduk for practical testing. Though perhaps it isn't my place to weigh in on that matter. Got that right. And the one pushing that as an national policy is... So ZCF was the one who developed airships, right? Yes, the facility located in Zeiss and Liberal. You can find their products across the Republic. Things like communication equipment and household goods. Is that Red? Oh, hello there. I heard what you were doing earlier. You're researching with your coworkers as part of your visitation, yeah? I am. I hope you don't mind me going off on my own. She's putting the work in. You guys have business here. We do. I have personal connections with ZCF and the Foundation, you see. So I thought this would be a perfect place to get a first-hand look at the international technological exchange. What she said. As someone from the Empire, it's a topic I personally can't get enough of. And I heard that they make memory cores for films and stuff. How could I not want to come? How nice. I'm sure there'll be an endless amount of information to absorb there. Just leave this part to us. We should write up a report for you. But you better now have some sweet scoops in exchange.
Hmm?
We didn't mean to crowd up the path. Wait, I've seen him before. I think I recognize him too. I'm sure you do. He is really famous. Greetings, Professor. My name is Ren Bright. I've heard all about you from a certain other professor.
Oh, 君が。共和国に留学していたのだったか。
Yang Cronkite.
クロンカイトだ。 対面は初めてだな。ようこそバーゼルへ。君の論文は興味深く読ませてもらった。
Huh. Papers? It's an honor to have my work read by such a brilliant mind. Might have trouble you for some time to chat with them in the future.
君相手ならいつでも歓迎だ。それ以外は面倒だから遠慮したいがね。それでは忙しいので失礼する。
Well, that stick couldn't be further up his ass, but he's got the chops to back it up. Yeah, his background is Eastern, right? That was Professor Yang Cronkite, the young genius carrying the Republic's engineering community on his shoulders. He's been presenting groundbreaking tech across all kinds of fields since before the war 2 years ago. Oh, now that you mention it, I think I saw him in the Tyrrell Times. He's said to be a genius like the likes of which we haven't seen since Professor Hamilton. But how are you connected to someone like him, Rent? I believe the others are waiting, so how about we go? Don't be late for the meeting, Agnes. Otherwise I'll have to give you a good spanking. I know. Have fun leading everyone. Hold on, Ren. Don't think you can get away with an answer? Well then, good luck with the work. Shall we? Yes, let's give this our all. Oh boy. Ren been mischievous as ever. No surprise there. We got here. Spriggan, I've heard about your test as a Marduk. With that in mind, could you help test a brand new Holo Core that's been developed at the Institute of Science? I'll be waiting for you at the Vern store. Ooh. Sure. Why not? We're right here. Wait, is it downstairs? No, you're right here. Hey, Missy. Wow, this is really cutting edge stuff. I'm surprised they have this in stores. Yo, Athena, right? You got the request for us? We're with Arkwright Solutions. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't think you'd take my request. Yes, my name's Athena. I'm a researcher at the Institute of Science. I mainly do orbital energy research. Right now, I'm working on new Holo Core designs. I finally started beta testing, so having people to help out is a big relief. So, thank you in advance for your help. Can do. You can stand and relax, though. I ain't gonna eat you or anything. Sorry, I'm just not good with people. That's why I'm really interested in communication with technology. Being able to talk to people from my own room sounds really helpful. It just sounds like me. It's kind of why I wanted to come here. I wanna make the world a little less daunting for people like me. Huh. Can't really tell if you're actually enthusiastic or just motivated by fear. You sound like my coworkers. So, do you need me to go over the details? Yes. I need the money too. Much obliged. Okay, right this way. I'll imagine we'll take you through it. So these kind folks are helping us test it out. Nice to meet you. Name's Radad. I'm the manager of the Vern store. Depending on how these tests go, you might see this Holo Core on our shelf soon. So I'll be keeping an eye over these field results myself. You wouldn't mind reporting your findings to me, would you? Not at all. Right, let's go ahead and dive in. So here's how I want the testing to go. This new Holo is named Basel. I want you to equip her to your Xyphus and take her into a few monster fights. Anything specific you need us done once we get into a fight? I need you to do 5 moves or more while you're S boosted. Once you're done, I'd like to hear how it felt to use. Sounds easy enough. 1 second here. Here you go. Alright. Basel's a cute name. I'm curious what kind of holo it is. A brand new Holo Core straight from the Institute. Oh man, I can't wait! Wait, she's a bit unique. You'll find out more after you equip her. Now we just gotta find some schmucks and ruin their day. But now that I think about it, where are the monsters around here? The road we drove in on was all cleared out. If you're looking for monsters, let's say the odd canyon to the south of you is your best bet. Once you're off the main road, go past the orbital lights, things get a bit dicey. But you guys look pretty seasoned, so you should be fine. It'll make it for a nice little test bed. Well, fine by me. Let's head down and give this new Holo Core a whirl. Oh, right, gotta equip it first, duh. D, once we finish our preparations, let's make for the canyon. We should be able to access it from the road next to the Vern HQ building. Alright. Alright. Guess I have to equip with you.
いらっしゃいませ。
Alright. Wait. I forget. How do you change this shit again? Oh, is it an arts driver? No, it's not. Oh, wait, duh, it's this. Alright. What do we got here? Alright. I never changed my... I changed my Holo Core before, though. Didn't I? Wait, didn't it have, like, Ren's Holo Core on here? Wait, I thought there was a Holo Core that was a Ren. That was based off of Ren. Whatever. Oh, it's the voice. That's what it was. It was the It's the voice. That's what I was thinking about. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go fight some monsters. So this is the path to the Odd Canyon. It certainly fits the name. The terrain off the paved path appears to be quite complex. Watch your fun, guys, or you're going to be flying headfirst into the river. Liberal Kingdom? You can take this road to the Liberal Kingdom, right? If you wanted, yes, though it'll take you several hours to get there even by vehicle. On the other side of the border is a fortress in this ice region. Signs like these really make it clear just how far from the capital we are. We've been jumping all over the country so much lately. Sheesh. I'm just happy to be having an excuse to drive around and you know it. Hey, I'm a simple guy. Well, let's get the Holo Core tested, shall we? Our task is to equip Basel and act 5 times while S boosted. Right, let's go. Alright, I already did that. I guess I have to get into fights, don't I? But I want to go to Liberal. Anything but these guys. I'll fight anything else besides fucking jelly monsters. Alright.
ここって下の方にも行けるんでしょうか。
一応そこから行けるはずだが、依頼は感動でサクッとしますぞ。相手になるぜ。
攻撃への対処に困っていたところでした。
まとめて相手そこかよ。
全力で行きましょう。
終わりだ。フィーバータイムだ。
Alright.
ドライブ開始。
Alright.
ブーストが有効だ。
ほらよ。
それ。それ。
Alright.
いい手応えです。
バッチリだ、フェリー。
Let's parry the platypus!
相手になるぜ。
Alright.
こいつは効くぜ。
練り物にしろ。
終わりだ。そこだ、フェリー。押せ。
アローさん。私が相手です。それ、いや、おまけです。
Alright.
チャンスだ。押せ。崩れたぜ。そこだ、フェリー。
アローさん。 やりました。
Ooh, Rapid Burst has been upgraded to Rapid Eruption. Alright, moving up in the world.
お宝発見です。
I'm assuming eventually we'll have to go down there, because it looks like maybe there's a path to go down there at some point. Maybe we'll go. Yeah, there's chests down there, so at some point we're gonna be coming back here.
敵の群れ、想像しますか？
かかってきな。続けやばん。終わりだ。
後期です。
Alright.
はあ。チャンスです。
Alright.
全力で行きましょう。星の力よ。
Wah!
ほらよ。
You know what I've just now noticed is there's no like there's no like mini game that we've come across yet. Like, and throughout Cold Steel they had that one card mini game. I can't remember the name of it, but I love that mini game. They had that in Cold Steel all throughout. I think they had like two different iterations of it, and then they went all the way into Reverie. They haven't had anything like that yet here.
Holo Core のテストは完了でしょうか。炎とアルーシャに感謝を。報告に戻りましょう。
あちいじゃねえかフェリーだ。
Alright, we done with that already? Alright. Okay. Cool. Oh, evasion up. Oh, oh. What does Fairy have? High mobility. I mean, this might be good for Fairy, because it gives her evasion. I'm gonna put that on Fairy. It's Fairy. Here you go, Miss Fairy. I think this would be good for you, honestly. Fucking drome. Alright.
ざっとこんなもんってな。
No, hey.
引き受けました。
真打ち登場だ。ほらよ。さあ始めるか。
先制攻撃のチャンスです。
It's a Venus flytrap. Hi, Venus flytrap.
相手が悪かったな。
Alright. Oh, it's a whole platypus family. Alright. Cure all bombs, I'll take those. Those are always nice to have. I wanna go to liberal! Fine, I don't wanna go fuck. I really wanna see what liberal looks like in a modern sense, you know? Like, I want to see Grand Cell. I want to see Zeiss. I forget the hometown that Estelle and Yosho were from. I want to see that. I want to see it all. Oh, God, there's two Venus fly traps in here. Ugh. That. Alright. Whoa. That. Alright. God damn, seeing these fly traps just don't want to go down easy. Ah, boo, I can't travel any further. EP3? Boo. Can't go any further right now. Alright. EP3 would be good on, and you in particular. But you don't have any more slots open right now. I'll give it to you. Sure, why not? Well, I can't explore anymore right now, so back to the Vern store. Hey, Missy. Phew, now I'm finally able to start on the report. Just gotta wait on the test results. Yo, good timing. Gave the new Holo Core a spin. Good work, everyone. Would you mind showing your feedback? Can do. Oh, can I have that Holo Core back first? Sure, here you go. Alright. Thank you. Let me go ahead and start uploading the combat data. Just a sec. Okay. So while it's uploading, how did you feel to use? Performance, bugs, anything like it? Anything at all? Well, I don't have much to say about the performance, to be honest. It's more, I swear that AI didn't know the difference between fight and playground. What the hell's up with her? Aw, don't be so harsh. She had this childlike whimsy to her. I found it pretty cute. It felt really weird. Does she heal people in combat? That's what it felt like to me, at least. A very unique core indeed. Should have hit the shelves. I imagine it'd be the top of the town. I, for one, do not vibe the hate of carrying around a little girl around my pocket. I'm sure any self-respecting guy wouldn't either. But I don't know, our little resident weirdo already has one of those. Maybe that's what he's into. Zip it, Aaron, and leave her out of this. It's not like I picked either of them. That's awfully rude, Vaughn. I'll upset her if she hears that. Oh, right. Word through the grapevines that she's an interesting hollow herself. Oh, you mean Mar? You're familiar with her? Oh yeah, the professor told me about her. According to him, she was actually an accident. That PMC wasn't even trying to make the pinnacle of the Holo Cores, but somehow they just did. That's why I asked you guys, actually. I knew you had experience working the cores like her. Well, that explains that funny feeling I had. So it wasn't just a coincidence. The professor must be pretty informed if he knows about Mare Bear. Indeed, her existence isn't technically confidential, but she hasn't been promoted or publicized either. I imagine word has reached the inner circles of the industry. The 3 disciples, at least. Yep, that tracks. It was Professor Kronkai who told me. No wonder he knows. He's pretty much carrying the Republic's engineering sector on his back. I can confirm he's the real deal. Not an engineer worth their salt who doesn't know about his work. Yeah, he's really leaps and bounds above me. He can be scary sometimes, but he really knows his stuff. I learned a ton of working under him. Being honest, it was actually him who came up with Basel's adaptive AI design. I owe him for that. Is that so? We saw him not long ago. Duke gets his pick of the litter and he goes with a little girl. Right. No, that's not it. The reason Basel is a girl is because she's meant to simulate how real humans grow and learn. So the more she learns, the more she matures. Right, that's the reason. Aaron, why don't you grow up too? Does it really learn like a person? Real person? That's so cool. She does, yeah. But according to Professor Kronkai, she doesn't even come close to Mare's in her potential. It's been bugging him lately, actually. He was all, some security company can make an advanced Holo Core, why can't we? He's been researching Holo Cores in his spare time to try and figure it all out. Guy's driven, that's for sure. So getting back on the topic, the core was fine. Being a child that hasn't learned much, yeah, her abilities are pretty basics, but she was pretty easy to use. Really? Thank you. The only real snag I ran into was being a bit janky to point shards while I was boosting. It didn't really hamper me at all, but still. Compared to other Holo Cores, Basel's deep learning algorithms may increase processing overhead and delay combat functions. Optimization should be a priority to help mitigate that, though some latency is probably unavoidable. Yeah, that does make sense. Can you each give me your feedback too? Balance cohorts and each offer their impressions to Athena. Conveniently, the Holo Core finishing uploading its combat data to their laptop just as they were wrapping up. Thanks for waiting, guys. Now that I have the data, let me give you this back. Hermit, it's mine! Oh, we can keep her? Just want to thank you for helping test her. We'll be pushing updates once we iron out the king, so she should get better with time. Thank you so much for your help. Now I need to get back on it to instant analyze his data. Sounds good. Take care. Alright. I got a Holo Core! Let me make sure she still has it equipped, right? Yes. Alright, well that's out of the way. You know what, I don't want, I'm tired of this red border screen. That. Alright. Oh, it's party wide. Alright. Well, what's over here? Missy. Pierre. Or Pierre? That's an interesting girl's name. Alright. Been really busy lately, but I gotta stick the landing. Now's my chance to make a name for myself. I refuse to lose these guys to the guys. I'm gonna smash that glass ceiling and make the board of directors, just you watch. She's an office worker in Newtown. Average Joes like her can have better info than meets the eye. Let's talk to her and see what we get.
ちょっといいか?
Madam. Harassment? Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. I read some pretty nasty things about some specific professors at the Institute. Really? I won't name names, but I've heard a thing or two from a friend of mine. She's a researcher at one of the labs there, and every night they're sleeping at the labs after unpaid overtime. One little mistake during the day and they get torn to shreds. They say it's considered normal there. You just work until you drop. My friend, she told me one night that she was having suicidal thoughts. I had to talk her out of it. That's horrible! Does the Institute not know about their working conditions? Oh, they do, but it's fear that rules the roost there. The Institute's senior professors are like celebrities in their own right. Nobody can touch them. They can show whether or not you have a career in this town. Vern, my own company, everybody, they all go through the Institute's pipeline. Huh. Out of curiosity, who do you work for? This Orba goods supplier. They got a license from Vern to sell their goods. So it's not like I can speak up about it because there goes my career. Word travels fast. Yeah, that tracks. Vern, the Institute might as well be Basel. You speak up and you're never working in this town again. I can only hope we can find a way to right this injustice. Oh, that's gonna be pretty hard to do. I think it's pretty ingrained at this point. Alright. Alright. What do you have, man? I already talked to you. Welcome, welcome, what can I get ya? I go wherever my heart takes me and I bring my little shop along for the ride. Who knows what customers I'll see next? Not the most practical business model, but it's what makes me happy. My little niche has made me popular with the locals. Rome Cafe, huh? That's popular with the eggheads at the Institute. Common watering hole such as this would be a good place to gather information. Hey, man.
聞かせてもらうぜ.
Workplace harassment? Haven't heard anything about that, sorry. My clients are a lot more mellow. The faculty I give are pretty kind, actually. They treat their students and understudies to meals sometimes. Huh. Who specifically? That might help us narrow things down. Professor Urieli, Professor Associate Tane, Professor Callaghan, too. But he hasn't been around in a while. They're always pooped. Like, on death's door, seriously. But when I talk to them, they all come across as normal, upstanding people. Oh, so they're just covering for the man is what you're saying. You be the judge of that. But I have noticed that some research from this specific lab would look really down in the dumps as of late. Workplace harassment would explain that. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but that lab's professor might have done something to do with it. Well, if anything comes to mind, please let us know. Well, I'm sure I'm just overthinking things, but thanks, I'll let you know. Feels like there's more to the story than that. Does he not want to snitch, or does he not believe it? I see. Thank you for sharing that with us. I'd say it's about everyone we're talking to in Newtown. Yep. Now is when we plan our next move. You know, there's still bits of Basel that could use a sweep. Let's double check first. Okay. Alright. You know, I like how we can't, like, go into the parking lot. It's like an invisible wall. Alright. Wow, there's so many cars! I heard about its capacity, but it's very impressive seeing it in person. Welcome to the Automotive Heaven, the motor pavilion, where all the big manufacturers that strut their stuff before they hit the market. Vern's big here, naturally. They got a bunch of makes under their wing. Leno, Inger, Red Star, and ETWS. That's your big four. This is where they show off all the latest and greatest stuff. And for great gearheads like me, it's both a peek at the new model year and a chance to yoink some of their ideas for our own projects. Whenever I come to Basel, you bet I hit this place up every time. The most important place in the city, full stop. That's great, Grandpa. Now let's get you home. I see. I do hear that the big foreign manufacturers compete with each other a lot. Not they have their own specialties, but nonetheless push each other to innovate. Does that factor into the showroom too? Oh yeah, these guys are ruthless. They all specialize in different things, but when markets collide, they are at each other's throats, and that's good for the consumer. Leno and Inger especially. They both manufacture cars here in Basel, so they headhunt and poach from each other like nobody's business. You get time to kill, I highly recommend stopping by here and shooting the shit with the salespeople. They might even convert you. Idols, kill me. Or him. His passion for cars is already evident with this truck. It's natural that he'd be drawn here. We might as well take a look now that we're already here. I'd say we've seen everything there is to it and seen Newtown. That said, looks like we'll have to go to the Institute for that request from the assistant. The one about the professor abusing his power, eh? Doesn't seem like something outside like us should be in the middle of. But I'm concerned that it was posted as a 4SPG. I wonder if we can find a way for all of us to get into the Institute. Like with the Aerotram, the access requires rank C or certification or higher. It'd be nice if we could have Ilsane put on the pressure and get our ranks raised, but that won't work here. Not enough time. So how about we go have a little talk? With who? Ah, the kiddo from earlier? He wasn't as bad as the CEO, but he still had his doubts about us. Well, if pushing doesn't work, we just gotta pull. So thanks for being our go-between, Agnes. For what? Between you and Contre? You got it. You guys seem to hit it off. Guess it's because you're so close in age. You'll be up to talking to you. Just make it seem like you got problems and he can solve them. Oh, I don't think I'll need to go that far. I'm just honest and upfront with him and listen. But I'm happy to help. Once things settle down, I'll give him a call on my Zypha. Girl doesn't have a clue, huh? It is quite charming how unaware she is of her appeal. I don't really get what you're saying, but I know we can count on Agnes to handle this. She's too young to handle all that. Alright. Well, we pretty much saw what we can do for the day. So, man, can have that. Some hair tonic. Alright, so we're pretty much done. Let me make one quick here, real quick.
いらっしゃいませ。ま
Alright,
たどうぞ。
I'm out of here. Oops. Hope this last event won't take too long. Alright. Maybe now would be a good time to call Quatre, ask for our certification cards. I am good to go, I think. Hope this won't take too long.
Hi, こちらサリシオン。ああ、アニエスさんか。
Oh, good. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get through. Sounds like there's a little bit of an interference with the connection, though.
ああ、ごめん。今ちょっと手が離せない状況なんだ。なんだったら職人街にあるジスカール工房で待ってて。
Hello?
これは。
Hello? Hello? What just happened? It sounded like something collapsed, and I could have sworn I heard a faint roar after that. Sounded like trouble to me. We were just at Giscard's workshop a short while ago. Let's go on back there and see what the deal is. Sorry guys, we're back. Who are you? Oh, you're the group from earlier. Thought we told you this was a restricted area. Sorry, but Contre hasn't been past here, has he? Wait, what? How do you know about...
待ちな。ここの責任者、ジスカールだ。さっきも見かけたよそ者みたいだな。カトルが案内してるっつう連中か？
He told you about us? That's right. We're from Arkwright Solutions over in the capital. I'll get right to the point. We have reason to believe he's in danger. You think you might be in a mine or something, like one. that rings any bells, can you take us there? What? Quattre's in danger?
ついてこい。話は走りながら聞いてやる。お前らは念のためギルドに連絡だ。急げ。
So there's a mine shaft in the vicinity after all. Yeah, it's used to extract a mineral called... I can't read... this is all auto text, I can't stop it. So this is where Quattro likely is. Most likely, I'd wager. He goes to check all the lights in such a working service so often. He just went in earlier to do it again. It ain't all that big of a shaft though, and there aren't any monsters down there. Usually any monsters down here. I'm detecting multiple monsters further inside. So where did they all come from? And the time it couldn't have been worse. Arkwright, was it? And the rest of you too. You all strike me as a tough bunch. I promise to reward you handsomely, so save him, please. I'll contact the guild and someone who can help him in the meantime, though. So don't go crazy. Lucky for us, we've got him on our side. Huh? Alright, folks, let's get moving. Right, we have to see Quattro. Indeed, I heard the sound of gunfire moments ago. What, is he packing or something? Kinda dangerous for a kid like him, right? By the way, let's hurry. Well, fortunately, won't find out, because we're at that time. Maybe next time. So I'm going to wrap it up here. When we come back, we will dive into the mine, see if we can't find our silver-haired boy, and see what trouble he's gotten himself into. And we'll see what happens. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.